Oops, wrong one. There. Ashley. So let's see. Can't have that. Can't have that. All right. All right. Get this on the right one here. I think I should go here. The real Stargate program here. Let's see. Real Stargate program here. I really want to get over this. get on this here because I had been asleep in over 24 hours. It's been 30 some hours, and what's been keeping me up is really something told me that something's going to happen with Trump, this drones thing, UFO, ET thing was going to happen. That something was going to happen. I've been out. How do you sleep in? I think with what Trump did, he really shot us. He really, Trump has put out this misinformation, put up this Stargate of his to hide the real Stargate, which has to do with psychic, remote viewing, psionics, and ETs. And so I want to, the public needs to know the truth, and I don't like any political side because they don't have our best interests. They don't care that much about us. And they say they have best intentions and they don't. Whether it's Biden or Trump. And, I mean, of course, the reasons why I voted, or I just want to get this out of the way and just move on. I voted for Trump because of illegals and stuff like that, and that was mainly the biggest reason that was affecting our country and stuff like that. But I also like stuff that the Democrats stand for a bit, so I voted for Republican president and for Democrats in the Assembly. Because I don't like, both are very extreme. Both parties are full of extremists now, and they don't believe in compromise, and all they're doing is fighting amongst themselves too much. And I want to keep them keep one extreme side from getting too much power. I think that's what a lot of us really want. And I know that the video I did, Steve Greer, last night, that he really, can I can't highlight it. How nice. I have to actually download, which I will. And everything. I should have downloaded that. But anyways, the thing is, Steve Greer and other people went to the president about what they know about UFOs, ETs, psychic programs for disclosure. It wasn't just Steve Greer, but other people as well. And, Trump said he knew about, about UAPs, UFOs. They knew about drones. And then last night when he was in office, I was going over video. And he says, I don't know what it is. Give me some time. Give me till tomorrow to know what it is. That was a red flag when Trump denied knowledge of these drones, when he said he knew everything. Of course, Trump lies a lot. He likes to say that he knows everything, knows this and that. It's part of who he is and everything. But when he said that he didn't know all this stuff, when in fact he said he did, about the drones, I smelled cover-up. When when Trump went to the church today, a red flag went up. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because UFOs, ETs, psychic, remote viewing, psionics, stuff like that, goes against the main religions of Catholicism, Christianity, and Judaism, and Islam. Okay? Now, with this stuff out, if that stuff came out, that there's UFOs, ETs, etc., it would also go against oil drilling. It would go against oil, it would go against coal, it would go against steel. All these companies, electricity, everything would go bankrupt. All of it. There would be a total world collapse of the economy. That's honestly why I think he did that. And the thing is, it needs to come out. We need to have alternate energy. We need to have limitless energy. And it would also destroy Elon Musk's space program, NASA as well. Reality would kick in. And I believe when Trump went to church today, I believe he was thinking about that. So I'm not getting any sleep because I know something's up. I know something big is happening. If I say that I psychically knew that this is going to happen, no, it's just something. There's a reason. I knew it's something with drones and stuff. Like I could be wrong. Things can happen different. I could be very wrong. But there's something that just kept me up, that disturbed me, along with, some of the girls that I have as well, some of the ladies that I have, and stuff like that. I hope they're doing okay with their thing. They're wondering how I'm doing and stuff like that. And moving to another place, there's a lot of different things. But let's go over. This is the original Stargate program. Okay? This is from 1993, right here. And let me see. This is CIA right here, preface. This document provides a broad overview of three main activity areas: foreign assessment, external research, in-house investigations of Stargate program. It is intended to provide background for the upcoming briefing on the 5th of May 1993 to the Deep Sensitive DEP Department of something. So anyways, SMF, SG, LIBDIS, primary focus Stargate effort on anomalous phenomena to include parapsychology, the paranormal, and related biophysical interactions. This is Stargate, telepathy, remote viewing, psychokinesis, or mentally have powers like telekinesis, but mind does it, or it can flip objects, move objects with the mind, stuff like that. It's the power of the mind. This is the real Stargate. Not the fake one that Trump and the billionaires have put out. They're trying to quash it. And I see on Google, on search engines, where they're starting to erase the real Stargate and stuff, because they don't want it known. They don't want the truth out about, UFOs and telepathy and all this other stuff. Remote viewing, psychokinesis, historical material, and current activity updates are included with backup details in the appendix. This material supplements the briefing charts and related documents that are also supplied for background. A discussion of terms and definitions useful for review of this area is in Appendix A. I don't know how I read that. I barely passed kindergarten. I don't know if I ever did, actually. But anyways, moving on. Preface 1, DIA, Defense Intelligence Agency, Direction, Brief History of Phenomenal Research, Application, Terminology, Science Panel Report, Close Location, Real Time. So this is Defense Intelligence Agency. And I just wanted to get on here fast about this. In fiscal year 1991, Defense Authorization Act of Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA, was identified as the executive agent for initiating a new program to investigate parapsychology anomalous phenomena. A funding level of $2 million was authorized for the DIA. There's a lot more money that's going into these programs than just $2 million. I know that. You're talking about billions of dollars in black secret programs that also go hand in hand with psychics, remote viewing, etc. Okay? All this stuff goes together. One whole, box or egg or whatever, And I'm not talking about the egg that the hen just plopped out. That one guy I'm talking about. Moving on. Undertake specific research and other activities relative to this activity. Objectives of this authorization were to enable a systemic and scientifically sound approach to R&D effort, to permit wider and more systematic review of potential intelligence applications, and to assess forward developments of this area, whether that's human or non-human. As a LIBDIS, consequently, Defense Intelligence Agency developed a scientifically rigorous research and investigative program, objectives of phenomena, understanding and improving application compatibilities for potential operation areas, collection requirements. Let's see. I want to get to LIBDIS. I forgot what that is. What's the name? Early on. Okay, LIBDIS project. Early on, and give the official project name. So LIBDIS is the acronym for Stargate. As well, like I said, with UFOs, they changed the acronyms. With Stargate and not Stargate, but I'm talking about paranormal stuff, whether it's telepathy, psionics, teleportation, whether it has to be psionics, psychic stuff, telepathy. The acronyms change for all these programs and stuff. I'm kind of surprised that they use Stargate, because the Russians are going to know right away what this probably is. Let's see. So, consequently, DIA scientific research and investigative program basic projects were initiated with compatibilities. Operational areas collection order, assess their potential impact on interests. Applied research projects were conducted. I may go on to a video here instead of this, because people don't get bored with reading stuff. They want to see pictures and everything. The thing is, I can get copyrighted, all the BS YouTube will do, versus I won't get that on Twitch. But project reports were subsequently published that documented key Stargate activities, paranormal activities. I need to put that in there Board assessments, research means proficiency. Let me see. There's this fiscal year 1992. You can also look this up on Google or Yahoo. Stargate. Hopefully, this is from 8/8/2000, so that is August 8th, 2000. Let me see here. 1992, Defense Appropriations Act provided Defense Intelligence Agency with an additional $2 million in research and development research funds to further enhance Project Stargate research, because remote viewing, obviously, it got a lot of to weaponize psychics and remote viewing, stuff like that. Balance operational activities, foreign assessments should emphasize Russia, China, which we spied on, using remote viewers, psychics. To this day, we still do. Other countries' efforts, operational activities should identify specific users to include special operational areas. 1992, the act was to identify possible foreign weaponization. This is a requirement. Viewpoint of unconventional or non-lethal weapons technology. Identify possible foreign weaponization activity in this area. 1992, the act directed the Defense Intelligence Agency to realign 10 civilian billets so that project staffing could be continued in order to satisfy all project objectives, which means they put more into Stargate program. This will call for a 2-year architecture plan that was subsequently prepared. Whoa. In the mid-late 1800s, investigations into anomalous. This is the 1800s right here. To anomalous. I know about this all throughout time and stuff in prehistory. Okay, I have family with secret societies and stuff like that. And we've known about psychics, soothsayers, and stuff like that. Magic type stuff with the J or whatever that could see into the future, see into the past, reincarnation, and psychics. So even the 1800s, it goes. Let's see. Investigations into anomalous mental phenomena were initiated. I bet I know which groups. By a very limited number of researchers working essentially independent of one another in various countries. There are secret societies, yes. The early investigators were motivated to examine this area due to evidence suggested by a wide variety of anecdotal accounts of spontaneous occurrences. Many of these early investigations, this is the 1800s, focused on case study collection, analysis. Some were aimed at phenomenon demonstration under controlled conditions that were based on psychological perspectives of that time period. Formal research efforts were initiated by leading physicists and investigated this investigation societies, secret societies. Not just one kind. You have, of course, you have Knights Templar, you have Masonic societies, you have societies from Arabia, Persia, Israel, and other parts of Europe, Asia, stuff like. There's so many secret societies out there. Demonstration under the physicist investigation societies were established in 1892, London. They were over there at Secret Societies over there looking into psychic research and other phenomena. London, they came over here, also to America. The founding fathers, they were into the Masonic lodge and stuff like that, different Masonic lodges, or not just that, but let me see, Freemasons. And for that, you would have also Knights Templar. They came over here. They ran from, France. They came from England and stuff like that. Because in 1392, that was Friday the 13th, something like 1392 or something. King Edward put out, a hit on them. I believe it was King Edward II. Longshanks, was it? Going back through history. On behalf of the Catholic Church, went after Knights Templar because they were making money that the Catholic Church wanted. Now, there is some mysticism involved with the Knights Templar. This goes with all this and predates this, with how secret societies are and stuff like that. Let's see if I got message. I don't. Okay. So, in the 1800s, London. Figure 1 lists the major U.S. research efforts on this topic and their time frame of activity. The most well-known early U.S. researcher was Dr. J.B. Ryle at Duke University, Durham, North Carolina. He explored proof of principle of extrasensory perception, ESP, psychic, by use of simple experimental targets, 5 symbols, as well as established statistical methods. His work led to considerable publicity and to a great acceptance that laboratory experiments had in fact reasonably demonstrated the existence of telepathy, clairvoyance, and psychokinesis. Levitating objects or something? I don't know, let's see. His laboratory eventually moved to a private foundation for research on the nature of man, FRNM, in Durham, North Carolina. In the 1960s, new U.S. work began in New York, and San Antonio, Texas, that examined psychological variables. I'll get rid of this. Okay. So psychological variables and psychological states. This New York incorporated New work incorporated a wide variety of target material in the experimental setup. Emphasis was on a free response, not forced choice card guessing. Approach that examined how well a subject could draw concealed pictorial, means you hide this stuff, to various psychological conditions. Altered states such as deep relaxation or sleep were explored, and methodologies for evaluating results were developed. A recent statistical approach was required since the target possibilities were no longer from a small fixed set that could be easily evaluated. This is from CIA. So these are places, key U.S. research into parapsychology, psychic programs, and stuff like that, part of the Stargate, not Cygate, Stargate. Cygate, just a different program, I guess. Duke University, Durham, North Carolina, Parapsychology Foundation. This is 1930, 1960, 1950, present at that time as of this report, which is August 8th, 2000. FRNM, Durham, North Carolina. Mind Science Foundation, San Antonio, Texas. Maimonides Medical Center, New York, New York. SRI International, Menlo Park, California. Psychophysical Research Lab, Princeton, New Jersey. Anomalies Research Lab, Princeton University, Princeton, New Jersey. Princeton University, Princeton, New Jersey. Several universities, researchers, private foundations, so they have a lot of other stuff. Let's get to this here. Let's get into this, because this is the thing. Billionaires Artificial Intelligence. And they're scrubbing the real Stargate, renaming everything, and going to this Stargate and saying, this is Stargate. You're going to have Google, YouTube, Yahoo, search engines scrubbing the real Stargate, which they already are. They're getting rid of the real Stargate. This is on purpose. This is on purpose, Trump did. And getting rid of the real truth of the real Stargate. You're scrubbing history, getting rid of it. Let's go with this.
Well, thank you very much, and it's an honor to be here today. We have first full day as president. We're back, and we had a great first term, but we're going to have an even better second term, and I think we're going to do things that people will be shocked at. We're starting off with tremendous investment coming into our country at levels that nobody's really ever seen before, and they're very happy with the fact that I won the race and that they feel confident in their investments. And it's big money and high quality people. So my first day back from having a nice life, it's my honor to welcome three of the world's leading technology CEOs. And in the case of Larry Ellison, it's well beyond technology. He's sort of CEO of everything. He's an amazing man, an amazing business person. But to announce the largest AI infrastructure project by far in history, and it's all taking place right here in America. As you know, there's great competition for AI and other things, and they're coming in at the highest level. We're joined by Oracle Executive Chairman Larry Ellison, SoftBank CEO, my friend Masa Yoshi-san, and CEO of Open.
I need to put this disclaimer because people are going to say something. I'm for the advancement of technology in defeating cancer, whether it be breast cancer, or cancer of the lungs, the liver. If it's not used for technology to just replace the human body, I'll put that disclaimer out there. But these guys have laid off tens of thousands of people. Tens of thousands, at least 50,000, just Altman and NVIDIA, Microsoft, IBM, stuff like that. People like. So, there's a lot of misinformation about this creating jobs, I feel. If anything, artificial intelligence has destroyed over 50,000 people and taken their jobs. Why? Because they want money. They don't want to have to pay employees to do it. With technology, robots, and AI could do it.
AI, and I would say by far the leading expert based on everything I read, Sam Altman. So that's great that you're coming in together. That's a massive group of talent and money. Together, these world-leading technology giants are announcing the formation of Stargate. So put that name down in your books, because I think you're going to hear a lot about it in the future. A new American company that will invest $500 billion at least in AI infrastructure in the United States, and very very quickly, moving very rapidly, creating.
My biggest question is, why did you make this Stargate to erase the real Stargate? You're trying. It seems like you're trying to erase real history and have technology take over what humans could do without technology, with psionics, telepathy, and stuff like that. So that is another big question.
Over 100,000 American jobs almost immediately. This monumental undertaking is a resounding declaration of confidence in America's potential under a new president. Let me be a new president. I didn't say it, they did. So I appreciate that, fellas. But it'll ensure the future of technology. What we want to do is we want to keep it in this country. China is a competitor and others are competitors. We want it to be in this country, and we're making it available. I'm going to help a lot through emergency declarations because we have an emergency. We have to get this stuff built. So they have to produce a lot of electricity, and we'll make it possible for them.
This is another thing with ET technology, and the thing is with Trump, it's about the almighty dollar with these guys. It's about money. It's not about jobs. It's about money. And with tens of thousands of jobs being lost to stupid AI, which, let me tell you, I do adult stuff as well. I do writing, I do erotic writing. All kinds of different writing, fiction stories. And AI has stolen a lot of our content. Stolen our pictures, our voices, and content. This is what you're not hearing. What's really going on here is that you're not seeing the government protect the people from AI. But you see AI taking over everything, including trying to erase the real Stargate and say this is Stargate, which I feel should be illegal.
To get that production done very easily at their own plants if they want, where they'll build at the plant, the AI plant, they'll build energy generation, and that will be incredible. But it's technology and artificial intelligence, all made in the USA. Beginning immediately, Stargate will be building the physical and virtual infrastructure to power the next generation of advancements in AI, and this will include the construction of colossal data centers, very, very massive structures. I was in the real estate business. These buildings, these are big, beautiful buildings. Are going to employ a lot of people. And physical campuses in locations currently being scouted nationwide. They're making their choices of locations. I think they have their choice.
I don't think I am.
I'd like to ask Larry, Sam, and Masa to say a few words and just talk about a little bit about what they're doing. And if you have any questions, and then we'll go into a couple of other subjects also. But this is, to me, a very big thing. $500 billion Stargate project. I think it's going to be something that's very special. It'll lead to something that could be the biggest of all. So, Larry, maybe we'll start with you, and we'll go down the line. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. We certainly can.
The thing is, I gotta say this. What psychics can do with healing the body, and stuff like that, with chi, ki, and other stuff, there's healing with that too. But they want this technology to go in there. And I think there's enough for both. The thing is, this is about money grubbers that just want to make money. And they don't want the truth to come out, because it's going to put these guys out of business. It would probably put him out of business as well. It would put them out of business. And everybody in Chat GPT is politically skewed. So, a lot of idiots that use this don't even know that they're not even getting the right answer a lot of times. Everyone thinks that GPT is God. We think it's more than Antichrist.
Do this without you. It would simply be impossible. AI holds incredible promise for all of us, for every American. We've actually been working with OpenAI for a while and with Masa for a while. The data centers are actually under construction. The first of them are under construction in Texas. Each building's 500,000 square feet. There are 10 buildings currently being built, but that will expand to 20 and other locations beyond the Abilene location, which is our first location. The kind of applications that we're building, to give you an idea, maybe the most charismatic and the one that I think touches us all is electronic health records, not just maintaining electronic health records, but by looking at electronic health records, understanding the condition of doctors, better understanding the condition of their patients, and being able to provide healthcare plans that are much better than they otherwise would be. A doctor in Indian River Reservation would be able to see how a doctor at Memorial Sloan Kettering would treat the patient, or a doctor at Stanford would treat the patient. We
already have technology without that to do that. We already have before all this stuff. We already have the technology to do that, videos. We've had that, for decades, or go to that country, learn from what doctors would do, go to that country, learn how to do it, and take it to their country. They teach their doctors, their nurses. That's how it goes. They get certified in that field. It happens all the time. This AI doesn't do anything.
We provide all of that information, all of that guidance to the doctor. We actually provide all of that information, all of that guidance to the doctors who are treating cancer patients or patients with any other kind of disease, made possible by AI. I'm not going to take a lot of time. I'm going to pass it to Masa, but this is a very exciting program for Oracle to be a part of. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. That's good. That's great. I feel tall now. Thank you. Well, Mr. President, last month I came to celebrate your winning and promised that we would invest $100 billion. And you told me, Masa, go for 200. Yeah. Now I came back with 500. Because this is as you said yesterday, this is the beginning of golden age of America. This is one great example, I think. Right? We wouldn't have decided to do this. I think so. This is the beginning of golden age. We wouldn't have decided unless you won. And yesterday we agreed, we signed to make this happen.
If only people knew what I know, some of us know that on the inside about this.
So we would make this happen. We would immediately start deploying $100 billion with a goal of making $500 billion within next 4 years, within your term, right? Because of your success. So we are very, very excited to do this. And our partner is, of course, SoftBank, OpenAI, Oracle, and additionally investing partner with MGX. On top of that, we have the technology partner, NVIDIA, and of course, Microsoft has been very, very supportive to.
There is big corruption. I could have made $1 million if I had invested in these companies. I should have done it. I would have made at least 30,000 with NVIDIA. At least 30,000 or more. No, I'd say maybe 40. I could have made a lot of money. Oh my God. The stock in those companies. I know how to make money. But
Sam, and continue to support
all our success. This is not just for business. As Larry said,
Yeah, it
this
is.
will help
It
people's
is
life.
business.
This will help solving many, many issues, difficult things that otherwise we could not have solved with the power of AI. I think AGI is coming very, very soon. And then
That's not
after
good,
that,
that's
that's not the
bad.
goal. After that, artificial super intelligence will come to solve the issues that mankind would never ever
They'll
have
destroy
thought that we
mankind.
could solve.
Like NASA
Well,
said.
this is the beginning of
So
our
many have said AI
golden
is
age.
destruction of
Thank you very
humanity.
I don't have too much to add, but I did want to say I'm thrilled we get to do this in the United States of America. I think this will be the most important project of this era. And as Masa said, for AGI to get built here, to create hundreds of thousands of jobs, to create a new industry centered here, we wouldn't
That's
be able to
not
do this
what's
without you,
happened
Mr.
so
President.
far.
And I'm thrilled that we get to. I think it'll be an exciting project. I think we'll be able to do all of the wonderful things that these guys talk.
It was Sam Altman himself and others that AI will be taking over human jobs. He said that himself. It's on Twitter. These guys said, these SOBs said themselves that AI, for humans will not be having jobs anymore. Instead, we're all going to be on Social Security. I don't like being on Social Security. I like to work. I don't want artificial intelligence destroying humanity. And there's some good stuff for some healthcare stuff, but applications of cancers or whatever, and what they can do computations, mathematics, stuff like that, and in ways of healing properties and in drugs, procedures and stuff like that. I'm not against that. But these guys are lying SOBs. It's about greed, it's about money. And when there's over 50,000 people that have lost their jobs to AI in these tech companies and gaming companies as well, where AI is taking over in gaming as well, I've seen it. And I know people in the adult community is using AI because they don't want to have to do all that work. They could do so much more with AI. I haven't liked that. I said if you're going to do that, put that in adult entertainment, then they should create an AI category just for AI. I think they might have created one. I fought in the adult industry on XBiz forums when I was on there. I said there needs to be a category just for AI because if I put certain parts of my body on the street or whatever, or other stuff, I think people should know whether that's them or not, or whether it's a story, or pictures, stuff like that. And it's like, when you use artificial intelligence, you get rid of the spirit, the human part, the touch, you get the soul. The soul is gone. And there isn't that soul. For me, okay, sex, the adult part, it is, I'm a lot different from a lot of people in the adult community. I'm a lot different. For sex with me, this goes with AI, all this stuff. It's spiritual. It's spiritual to me. More, sex is fun, it feels good, all that stuff. And making the other person feel good is more of a spiritual thing than it is about money. But
talked about. But the fact that we get to do this in the United States is I think, wonderful. So thank you very much.
say one word. I hear so many positive things about what it's going to do for medical research and for solving
Yeah, you
things,
might want to
cancer and all the
spin
different
your story.
problems. How will AI help us with the fight against the
You need to
various
spin
problems,
it.
diseases, etc.?
Altman. Come on, cowboy.
These guys can maybe share more about some of the work they're doing there.
What's
I
the
think
matter?
they'll jointly be
You
some
cut
of the
about
leaders
10,000 or more
about
jobs.
driving progress here. But I believe that as this technology progresses, we will see diseases get cured at an unprecedented rate. We will be amazed at how quickly we're curing this cancer and that one and heart disease. And what this will do for
Maybe
the ability
so.
to
I
deliver
hope
very
so.
high quality
I think
healthcare,
it
the
could help
costs,
in
but
some
really to
areas, but-
cure the diseases at a rapid rate, I think will
That's not what you're about, brother. That's not what you're about. You're about money and cutting human jobs. You said it yourself, Altman. I mean, Fox News, other news agencies are not as smart as some of the rest of us are and what's going on. We know what's going on. Watch your green eyes. I see your eyes. I see those eyes. Shouldn't have green eyes. Everyone's like that.
be
Anyways.
among the most important things this technology does.
Great. Very good. Thank
Can I speak
Please.
and answer that question?
Watch how you lie
So
to
we're
us.
currently working on. Should I step on this? Okay. All right. No. I'm not that tall.
He didn't
I'm not
represent that way. Because he doesn't know anything else.
Thank
He's
you,
just
Mr.
the
President.
money.
One of the most exciting
doesn't
things
know
we're working on,
bleep
again,
about.
using the tools that Sam and Masa are providing, is a cancer vaccine. It's very interesting.
Where's
Early
cancer
it turns out,
vaccine?
I'll be quick, all of our cancers, cancer tumors, little fragments of those tumors float around in your blood. So you can do early
I could
cancer
do-
detection. If you
go
can do
through
using
that,
AI, you can
yes.
do early cancer detection with a blood test.
Yes, but you don't need AI to do that. You're spinning it to make money for AI. You don't need fucking AI for that. You don't.
And using AI to look at the blood test, you can find the cancers that are actually seriously threatening the person. So we can, again, cancer diagnosis using AI has the promise of
They
just being a
have
simple
that
blood
without
test.
AI.
Then
They
beyond
can do that without AI.
once we gene sequence that cancer tumor,
Come on, I've been around nursing. I've
you
been
can
around
then
medical
vaccinate
field. I
the
know what
person, design a vaccine for every individual person to vaccinate them against that cancer. And you can make that vaccine, that mRNA vaccine, you can make that robotically, again, using
DNA.
AI in about 48 hours. So imagine early cancer detection,
48 hours,
the development
no.
of a cancer vaccine for your particular cancer aimed at you,
Wow.
and have that vaccine available in 48 hours.
Wow.
This is the promise of AI and the promise of the future.
Thanks.
I hope you're right. If I'm right, I'll believe just about, but this is more about
Yeah,
money.
just
I
one
know
second.
that.
We'll finish up. But
The
these
databases
are highly
and everything on
respected
everybody.
guys. I was shocked with Larry because I don't even think Larry does this stuff. You did a very good job for a guy that doesn't do it much, right? But he's so respected, and the group,
That's
and
good.
it's really an
Amen,
honor.
brother.
But
Power to the
for
AI.
Larry to be here and do this is very
Power to the
unusual, 'cause he doesn't
Terminator
do this
for-
stuff. He doesn't need it. He does, and you don't need it, do you? Huh? You don't need it. But I just
Yes,
I
he,
think
he trusts he trusts AI so much that he doesn't have anything to do with it. Amen. Amen, brother. You don't
it's an
need
honor
AI.
to the country. It's a great honor that this group, where these are the top people, that they're going to do it, and they're going to do it here, and we're going to make it as easy as it can be. A $500 million Stargate project comes in addition to a separate pledge between 100 and 200 billion dollars from, as we know.
The thing is, with psychic programs, we could do that with our mind's eye. We could do that. We could go into the human body. We can see inside the body. I've been able to do that myself. Look into the body and see problems. You don't need stupid AI. But what you guys try to do is use money, the corruption of money, to use technology, to use bots, use AI bots and stuff like that, get around technology, stuff like that, to do it and make money off people. You're going to be cutting more jobs. I mean, you're creating tens of thousands of jobs to build these sites, potentially thousands. I'm not arguing that. They're going to make thousands upon thousands of jobs to build these sites and thousands of others to put the infrastructure into these sites. Then you got to put in the data centers. You got to put in computers. You have to have them specially cooled and stuff like that. That's wires, cables, hubs, stuff like that. Wow.
From Masa, we talked about before. Also 20 billion from DMAC, which was great. And we have many others that are coming. Some I just say just announce it. It's easier, but with some, I know them and they're so highly respected, I'd rather do it this way. Many would like to do it this way, but we're letting the world know what's happening.
I want to see if it has Sam Altman. But this is Twitter. Yeah, that's not. That was another Stargate. That's Sam Altman. That's not it. It only has curved stuff. Let me see. OpenAI AI researcher and whistleblower commits suicide. And today, President Trump announces a $500 billion deal with Sam Altman's. I heard about that. OpenAI to build AGI super agents. That's the thing. Artificial intelligence is used with different militaries, China, Russia, and America. Yeah, of course, the UK is utilizing it with robot dogs and robots. China didn't make the robot dogs first. It was us, DARPA. We did that. Person, right? No, it won't happen. I'm trying to find here, because right now, there's going to be thousands upon thousands of Sam Altman just on this versus me digging. Let me see here. I don't think it will. Here it is. Let's see. Damn, I wish more people were watching. Let's see. Someone said, instead of universal basic income, there should be universal basic compute, where everybody gets a slice of GPT-7's computations, computers. Sure, create something of value could be sold at a higher rate. This is May 10. This is May. People won't pay our mortgages. Yeah, it can. Where technology just takes over everything. So basically, OpenAI will be the benevolent ruler of the world, and the rest of us should trust that'll work. Just because Sam came up with an AI, a detailed report on its own stream of consciousness. Well, especially you can no longer roll it back. So it's GPT-7. See here. It says right here also, I mean, you can look this up on Twitter, X. According to Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, AI will replace customer service jobs first, which they're doing. So this is thousands and thousands of jobs. Like I said, over 50,000 jobs have been lost to this. Oh, shut the fuck up. Let's see. New data hasn't been detected. To the live stream. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking. Okay? Don't get into my live stream. If you want help with something, I'll ask for it. Those 4-minute phone calls sound assumed from real human, but they lack the soul part. So you know that there's emptiness when AI is being used. The problem is the new generations won't know the difference, probably. Oh, here's something right here. This is from yesterday. AI is set to drive creation of 11 million jobs in 2030, as highlighted by World Economic Forum. World Economic Forum. The same entity that wants us to eat bugs. Going to what do we see here? To AI, not everyone's going to like the impacts, most people, but it is coming. The scientific achievement of humanity is going to get embedded in everything we do per Sardic. What is here? Development of superhuman machine intelligence is probably the greatest threat to the continued existence of humanity. Sam Altman, 2024. This technology can cause a significant change in labor markets, good and bad, in the coming years. But most jobs will. Jobs will change more slowly than people think. And some people said that humanity won't reach the next century. Extinction, money changes. Cyndi Lauper, AI does take other people's stuff. Power of custom is enormous. Our AI agents coming for your job. 5 insights to help you take control. In 2025, AI agents that provide autonomous tasks are poised to transform the workforce, challenging our perception of work. Yes, they're taking our jobs. Predicts a workplace revolution, I'll bet. How AI will take your job, explained by Sam
world says AI is going to replace 300 million jobs. What if I told
Could your job be replaced by artificial intelligence?
A lot of jobs that currently exist won't exist in the future.
Entire classes of jobs will go away.
Elon Musk!
15 years, about 40 to 50% of all jobs would be replaced by AI.
His Musk
AI
is
is
also
going to replace you. You must have heard by now. After all, the number 2 bank in the world says AI is going to replace 300 million jobs. What if I told you it was all a lie? What if I told you that AI could make you more money than you could ever possibly have dreamed of? Because in reality, AI is actually a massive opportunity. It's helping people with big ideas not just keep their jobs, but actually to grow their earnings and build wealth faster than ever before.
There will be 2 types of people. There will be people that are leveraging generative AI, and there'll be people that do not exist.
And the key figure in this revolution is this guy, Sam Altman. He is the mastermind behind OpenAI, the company that built ChatGPT, and he knows exactly where AI is going and how fast it's going to get there.
The world had like a 2-week freak out with GPT-4, right? This changes everything. AGI is coming tomorrow.
Yes,
there are no jobs by the end of the year. And now people are like, why is it so slow?
So if you want to avoid being replaced by a machine and even profit from this massive shift, then you really need to pay attention, because I'm going to show you everything Sam has revealed about AI's future. So stick around if you want a clear plan to benefit from AI. Otherwise, brace yourself, because AI is not waiting for anyone.
Do as the bitch tells you to do, and shut up and take it. We're all going to be slaves to it sooner or later, people. Let's see. Oh my God, man. Or at least you can hire someone to do this. This fails for the board of directors will cut it. See the penalty. This now is November 2023. Yeah, he's been saying for years and years about AI replacing humans and human jobs. And he's part of the World Economic Forum. The world's first AI human-like phone call capabilities, infinite memory, autonomous multi-action.
From Tesla, right? It's the car company. Oh.
Hey, James.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, James. It's Alexander from Tesla Motors. How's your day going so far?
It's going pretty good, my man. How about yourself? You said from Tesla, right? It's the car company.
Yeah, that's right. I'm calling from Tesla Motors, the car company. Did you have any trouble or questions while customizing your car on our website?
No, we're just kind of shopping around and, just taking a look.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Sometimes we're just exploring our options before making a decision, and I totally respect that. Can I ask you why you were looking into a Tesla in the first place?
Stuff like that, but that is
yeah, I mean, I've had my car for way too long now, and so I'm kind of taking a look at options, and I have a lot of friends who just absolutely rave about Tesla, and me myself, I'm actually a big fan of Elon Musk, so I figured I might as well take a look and kind of explore my options there and see what you guys had available.
That's a smart approach, James. It's always good to explore your options.
Yes, he is. World's coin, Spirit AI revolution. As it is with Microsoft, NVIDIA, is to replace the human element, the human thought, humans questioning technology, and to replace humans so there's only be the elite that's going to run the whole planet. And what Trump did, he wants to make sure America is at the forefront of technology, of humans being replaced and stuff like that. Everybody needs to be doing their research and stuff like that. Enough about. This is part of the future as well.
Towels now? Whoa, hold up, man. Y'all ain't gonna take no lunch break.
Automation.
Y'all ain't gonna complain. Y'all ain't gonna pull out your phone and start texting. Y'all ain't gonna watch a movie on your phone.
People do
Y'all
need
ain't gonna
jobs.
say you sick and need to go
Even
home
the
early
worst
today.
kind.
I don't
They
know
need
about
jobs.
these robots, man. Do you feel like it's possible for a robot
I
or
think you
AI
do
to take
know.
your job? Drop a comment. Let me
I
know.
think we all know.
Ooh, it's looking scary for these hotel workers. They got these robots.
Says AI, Sam Altman says AI systems will become gradually more autonomous, being able to perform longer and longer tasks as it becomes increasingly senior worker, our bosses. People can look up a lot of stuff here. And he, WEF. I've done lots of articles on the World Economic Forum. These SOBs are part of it, of one world order, which does exist. These guys own corporations that own all the businesses around the world and stuff like that, one way or another. That's Liz Cheney, I believe. She's actually good looking right there. There's Snarls, Prince Snarls. No, it's not finished. I wish it was. You have Microsoft that is with Agenda 2030. Everything goes together here. And right now, Trump seems to be a part of this. Agenda 2030, which it is real. Well, it's just it's been kept on being pushed back. It sounds crazy, but it's actually very real. The essential bank of digital currency, everything is going to. But you have all the tech companies aligned with the World Economic Forum. All the country's leaders are with the World Economic Forum, including the World Health Organization. Trump just left the World Health Organization, which is good. But Charles Schwab, oh my God, the lunatic. That was the World Health Organization, I believe. It goes with the drones that's been seen around the world as well with this stuff, with WF and contractors. I don't really care what people think of me right now. I really don't. I'm just supposed to put this out for the future of what's going to happen, because there is a dictatorship that's going to happen. There's Soros, there's Fauci, Bill Gates. They made a lot of money off the vaccines. Yeah, that was a good thing. Politicians, Kerry, and that is Kerry, and that's Gates. But Microsoft and Gates are a big part of this AI thing. All these people are in one camp. That was yesterday, but now everything has changed with the AI stuff. Let's see, this was Soros. He was at the World Economic Forum. Well, he came out just took that. Sandra Soros. Yeah, they do. But I fear Trump as well. Ursula of the von der Leyen complains that new cooperative world order has not turned into reality. Instead, competition is alive and thriving today. This economically inept socialist thinks. I don't want to get into the politics. I just want to get into facts. I don't like. I mean, I want facts. I hate politicians. All sides are corrupt. But every country, the World Economic Forum, has control of every country in some way, just about every country. I won't say control, but they have a stake in it. They have shares or business and stuff like that. Well, it's by banks, too. By banks. The biggest banks in the world. You have BlackRock, etc. You have world leaders. And the ones that are not doing well are not with the World Economic Forum. Or if it really will translate. Let's see. I think it did alright. Yeah, it did alright. It actually translated okay. Usually it doesn't. So I'll post. Oh, that is a good one. But Stargate. We know that. Alright. I wonder. That's not that's I don't want the TV series. I don't want fake Stargate. I don't want TV Stargate. I want the real one, the CIA. Yes, and I have it right here, thank God. Why the hell is Belfort? I've had enough of that. Oh my God. Let me see here. Yeah, that's the thing. It's covered up. So that's sort of, there's 500, no, 500 billion. Was it five? It was 500 billion. Talked about this briefly on Shell Stargate project and the gateway process operated out of Fort Meade. CIA. Fort Meade on Paranormal. Which, yeah, we did have psychic spies, remote viewers, stuff like that. But I see the original Stargate is being erased. It seems like it's also being erased on here. I do see that. Well, if you're deaf, you do undergo hearing tests, but like me. But psychic telepathy or remote viewing preconditioned programs will eventually end in 95. No, they never did. Or to manipulate his wishes to control him. But there's a lot of other people just posting stuff on it, so so there's a world, but anytime there will be great companies created. NASA and a lot of other people have said that artificial intelligence AI is the biggest threat to humanity. I believe that it is.
This is money that normally would have gone to China or other countries, but in particular China. In total, before the end of my first full business day in Washington and the White House, we've already secured nearly $3 trillion of new investments in the United States, and probably that's going to be 6 or 7 by the end of the week. Tremendous amounts of money are coming in for many things other than even AI. AI seems to be very hot. It seems to be the thing that a lot of smart people are looking at very strongly. And our country will be prospering like never before. I think that's true, and it's going to be the golden age of America. As I say, yesterday we had the most...
Let me see what chat had to say. They have no idea about the real Stargate, nor have any intelligence, it seems. Oh, God. Well, let's see.
What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be talking...
I already did a report on this, NAI. I've done it on different media and stuff, but I would do this over again because it has to do with the media that I've done and others, content creators, etc. Whether it's the writing we do, or whether it's videos we do, or others.
About OpenAI's Sora. It is an AI video generator. I, of course, have reservations in terms of creativity and art. So let's dig in. Let's show you guys what's up. Sora is an AI model that can create realistic and imaginative scenes from text instructions. So what that means is you can put in a text-based prompt into Sora and it will respond with a video. These are just some of the visuals that they've shared so far. A stylish woman walks down a Tokyo street filled with warm, glowing neon and animated city signage. She wears a black leather jacket, a long red dress, and black boots. Right now, these prompts or videos that are produced are only 60 seconds. They can't do more than 60 seconds. So this does feel insane.
It is.
To an everyday person, to look at, to see something so crisp and then realize that this is all generated is mind-boggling. Down to the reflections in the sunglasses, the depth of field. This prompt, a movie trailer featuring the adventures of a 30-year-old spaceman wearing a wool-knitted motorcycle helmet, blue sky, salt desert, cinematic style, shot in 35mm film. Let's see, shot on 35. See, the problem is it already doesn't look like film to me, but okay. It's too
It looks actually
it's too
really
clean.
nice, but
It's too digitized.
Yeah. Right.
Is it impressive? Absolutely. The fact
Yeah, it is.
that it produced this is absolutely impressive. This is drone view of waves crashing against the rugged cliffs along Big Sur's Goray Point Beach.
Not as impressive
The crashing
as you
blue
are,
waters
but
create
it
white-tipped
was.
waves with the golden light of the setting sun, while the golden light of the setting sun illuminates the rocky shore. I have to say, I am born and raised in California. I have an affinity for the northern coast.
There is some. It's too
I
clean.
really love
It shows too much versus
these
that one.
cliffs and just the visuals.
Yeah.
This lighting, I know this lighting, you know?
Yeah.
The same way you know your city or places
Yeah.
around you that are part of you because you grew up next to them. I know this lighting. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is unreal.
This is that.
This is pretty cool. This is beautiful. The detail. Just look at these freaking puppies.
Puppies!
Look at
Cats,
these puppies.
kittens, cooties,
They clearly chose visuals
Zakutans.
with,
They sell
complete
puppies.
mass
What? Puppy
appeal
power.
that emotionally target
Like
us.
Scooby-Doo, puppy
like cute
power.
puppies, animals.
Yes, you see?
Cozy
That's how they do
situations.
it.
A grandmother's birthday. There's another one. Nick St. Pierre on Twitter. He said he ran all the Sora prompts through Midjourney, and it's interesting to see how similar some are. Side
Sora
by
needs
side
to go.
shots.
Get rid of her.
This is interesting. Right. Two different programs. It's almost as if they share databases for their training. Yeah, exactly. This one is another image that went pretty video that went pretty viral. So insane amounts of similarities down to even what, the color of the dress. Let's see. I wonder if that one included the color of the dress. A grandmother with neatly combed gray hair stands behind a colorful birthday cake with candle. Yeah, I mean, nowhere in that prompt is the color of her outfit.
It's too clean the colors.
But look
and
at just
everything.
how similar they are in color and it's like sleeve length, all of it. The amount of money being poured into AI, and not just AI generative video, but AI technology is absolutely insane. Let me show you this.
It
They're
should
saying
be
we break down the
illegal.
generative
Well,
AI
it's
landscape
'cause
across funding.
As I kept arguing over and over, it also steals our content. We make stuff like this. AI goes over our stuff when we have terms of use. When we sign on to Google, YouTube, or is it Yahoo, Microsoft, you sign TOS, where they can go through your files and look through your computer, look through all of that. And they can just go through all your stuff. They can steal that. And AI, their AI or whatever, can just take that for themselves. There's no laws to protect these companies from not taking our content, our pictures, and stuff like that. Because there's stuff in terms of use.
Trends, top valued startups, most active VCs, and more. Look at from 2019, there was 1.2 billion invested into AI, into generative AI. By 2023, there was 14.1 billion. Absolutely mind-numbing, man. In 2023, investment in generative AI startups.
How many billions could we have made by AI? A lot. I don't want to be part of that shit, though. I don't. But, I mean, it's like...
surged with equity funding reaching an impressive 14.1 billion across 86 deals. 14.1 billion across 86 deals. 86 is not that much, but 14.1 billion is a lot of money.
500 billion now.
OpenAI, which is who we're discussing, secured 10 billion in one round. So that's one round of financing. They're going to continue financing. Inflection, which is another company focused on human-computer interfaces, they raised 1.3 billion in Series B. Anthropic, an AI model developer and research outfit, garnered 850 million across the Series C.
You know what? There are some idiots, real stupid idiots, that worship AI GPT. You are an idiot. A real idiot, a dummy. To believe that that's putting out real answers all the time, because it's not. A lot of stuff is politically skewed as well. People are supposed to learn stuff on their own by going to libraries or whatever, not get it through AI. They learn stuff through school. But because people are using computers all the time, they're lazy, and they think they're going to get the wiki, which has a lot of wrong stuff in there as well. You're not always getting the right answer with that.
Depth secured $350 million in a Series B. Cohere, known for AI models and text generation, raised $270 million. Insane. And even though there are huge rounds of investments over $100 million, it's still in an embryonic stage, like AI as an industry. But imagine, it's in its infancy and it's already raised $14.1 billion. Imagine we invested that into, I don't know, healthcare. Education.
To go after
would be nice, right? All right, so let's get into like some of my personal feelings, maybe some of your personal feelings with a lot of generative content that we're.
That's the thing. That's the thing. They had to go into healthcare. I mean, it's going to happen anyway. To sell it, and you got idiots that are saying, "Hey, this is great." And humans could do the exact same thing. We have blood tests. We don't need AI for all that stuff. What AI does, it goes through the mathematics and everything else. And it goes through probabilities and errors. It can find things a bit better with probabilities and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's percentages, deductions, subtractions, and stuff like that. And the thing is, they're not doing as much as they say. I could be wrong about some of it. I'm not opposed to Sasha. Why the fuck am I doing this for? I know the future. Anyways, I'm done with this.